Alright, in these next examples we're going to look at the second left-hand rule, and we use the second left-hand rule whenever we're dealing with a coil or loops of wires, and we need to determine either the polarity of the magnets or the direction of electron flow. And the second left-hand rule has your fingers curling in the direction of the current. Your thumb will point to the North Pole. So when you look at this electromagnet, one of the rules with looking at current is the smaller terminal will always be where the electrons flow from. So the electrons will always come out of this terminal and go towards the positive. So the negative terminal, the smaller of those lines, is where the electron flow comes from. So the first thing we do is we figure out the direction of the current, and that's what the blue arrows are showing. The electrons are flowing through it this way, so we curl our fingers in that direction. So when you look at this, there's what it looks like. Again, you're pretending the electromagnet's in the palm of your hand. Your fingers are curling over top. When I do left-hand rule number 2, I always look at what does it look like on the front of the coil, and I curl my fingers in that direction. If they're down on front, then I curl my fingers down. If they're going up and over on front, then I curve my fingers up and over. So my fingers curl down. Now my thumb will point to the North Pole in this case. So that tells me the North Pole is on the left-hand side. And when we draw the magnetic field, which is in red, the magnetic field lines go out of the north and into the south. So that's what the magnetic field looks like. So because of the way this electromagnet is set up, fingers curl in the direction of the current, thumb points to the North Pole, and we know from lesson 1, field lines go from north to south. So you could describe the direction of the field at any point along here. In this case, they just want us to draw what does this electromagnet look like. So the blue arrows are indicating electron flow. The red arrows are indicating magnetic field lines.